Hi guys, welcome back to All Things Football. This episode we're going to be talking about the World Cup, going over the World Cup groups and teams in them. So we're going to go through. We don't know much about most of the teams here. We might know some players based on the ones that play in the Premiership and things like that. So we'll kind of going off. It's not an expert opinion or anything like that. Just based off what we think is gonna happen. So we're gonna cover through groups A to H. Is it A to H? Yeah, A to H. And I'm joined by Ovo.
Yo.
You know, still here. So yeah, so let's start with Group A. What do you reckon? Looking at Group A, we've got Russia, Egypt, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia. I must add, we've just seen the first game of the World Cup. We've watched
Russia just tear Saudi Arabia a new bottle, man.
I don't know how Saudi Arabia are gonna get through.
I don't even know how they qualified for this in the first.
Yeah, they looked very, very shaky in all parts. Yeah, there wasn't much there. So, is it fair to say they'll finish bottom of that group?
Saudi Arabia, yeah. Because looking at the other three teams, they're quite strong. Egypt is one. It's the one I wouldn't usually put Egypt up there, but there's just that one player, Mo Salah, in there. That
Do they have? I know a lot of people say that, and they're probably because of Mo Salah alone, they're held in high regard.
Yeah, but because of Mo Salah, Liverpool came through, and Mo Salah came out, and Liverpool fell out the pecking order in the Champions League final. But I usually, just obviously going by what I've just seen as well, Russia seem to have a lot of talent in the team. I probably would just pip Uruguay to be the team. Russia and Uruguay to go through.
Oh, okay. So you're going Russia and Uruguay to go through.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do you one better, right? This is my wild card. I'm going to say Uruguay and Egypt are gonna go through. I know it's highly unlikely being that Russia are the home team.
Yeah.
So they have the home support behind them.
They're hosting. They just got off on a good start.
Yeah, they've got their 3 points already.
They got a few young players in their team, so
they look good. But then again, they're
really good.
They're playing Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's nothing to go by for now.
It really isn't. Any other team in that group that plays Saudi Arabia, I think will come away with 3 points. So for that reason, it's gonna end up being the three of those. But yeah, I mean, I think. So who's Uruguay got? Suarez. They got Torreira, the new Arsenal man.
Yeah, I'll be excited to see.
And it's a South American team. South American teams tend to be quite tough.
Good in the World Cup, yeah.
Who else is in the Uruguay squad that we know of?
That's the only two I'm aware of.
Obviously Egypt. We have Salah and El Nene, another Arsenal gooner. Whoa. So yeah, I'm going Egypt, Uruguay, only because they got Arsenal players in them, in both those teams, or potential Arsenal playing one of those teams anyway.
Yeah.
And the other one, there might be a potential player in the Russian team.
I hope Arsenal go for Golovin.
I mean, Golovin's price just went up, so
yeah, no, he's involved in nearly everything that happened today.
Yeah.
But yeah, and if he keeps going like that, he's going to be one of the stars of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So yeah, I say Russia and Uruguay.
Cool. So you go Russia, Uruguay. I go Egypt, Uruguay for Group A. What do you reckon about Group B then?
Group B's a no-brainer. Like
you say that.
I put my hands up to say I don't know all the players in the other teams, like in Morocco and Iran. I don't know a lot of players. I don't even know where those players play, what league they play their football in.
Mm-hmm.
But just going by history and going by the talent, I'm gonna say, in this case, I'm gonna say Spain is top in the group, and Portugal is gonna come
Second.
Because it's a no-brainer in this.
That looks a no-brainer. That looks a no-brainer.
Yeah, it looks like a no-brainer, but you know how these football works. You can never tell.
It is a no-brainer. I mean, I'll go Portugal, Spain as well.
In what order though? I say Spain top in the group.
Yeah, I say Spain tops the group, Portugal second.
And it's really good because that will be the decider. Because tomorrow they get to play each other.
They play together.
They play each other tomorrow. So we're gonna see who comes out on top of the group.
Do you know any Moroccan players? Any Iran players?
That's what I'm saying. I put my hands up. I ain't got no clues about.
I'm looking and nothing sticking out.
Iranian players.
Put it this way: they don't have any popular players that that I know
that
of.
I'm aware of.
Yeah. No. Not here anyway. So, anyways, we'll move past that. So we've got Portugal and Spain for Group B.
Yeah.
Group C.
Should we just say who's in the groups as well? Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Group C. We've got France, Australia, Peru, and Denmark. If I didn't say for Group B was Portugal, Spain, Morocco, and Iran. So you understand why we picked the teams we did.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. History says it and talent says it for Group B. Group C, I'm gonna go with obviously this Group C obviously is France, Australia, Peru, and Denmark. Denmark are historically known to do well in the World Cup. Mm-hmm. Again, it's been like 4
but based
years
on that
the last
group,
cup. Yeah.
I mean, obviously the standout team there's France.
Yeah, obviously, no brainer.
Yeah, it's France. Peru is a South American team, but they're not really known for their footballing prowess. So it's a bit,
I'm gonna go France and then Denmark for this one. But again, I don't know of any Australian players.
What Danish players do we have? Do we know any Danish players? Let me have a look at the Danish players. Oh, Eriksen's Danish. Christian Eriksen of Spurs.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I
thought he was Icelandic.
I thought he was Swedish. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that tells you how much we know. So yeah, Eriksen, really good player. I rate him quite highly, even though he's a Spurs player. Looking at the rest of the. Oh, Andreas Christensen at Chelsea.
Oh yeah, defender.
Yeah, also a Danish player.
But do we know if he's in the squad? Is that the squad players you're looking at?
Yeah, I hope he's in the squad. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he is because this will be their final 20 was it 25 man, 23 man team?
Yeah, 23 man team.
Schmeichel, Kasper Schmeichel.
Yeah, Leicester goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He better not be their number one.
He probably is.
They're getting put down.
He probably is.
If he's their number one, excuse me, if he's their number one, then I might have to change my thing.
He probably is. So France, Denmark, I'd go with that as well.
Yeah.
I'd say. So that will pretty much cover Group C for us. So Group D, we have Argentina, Iceland, Croatia, and drum roll, Super Eagles.
Yeah, that's my people.
Yeah.
I call this the group of death. If I was to look, I might have to come back to that. Actually, no, I've just seen another group that's tough. But that is a tough group as well. Group D.
That is a very tough group. Very tough.
That's a tough group.
Okay. Who's your team? Let me let you call your team first.
I'm not gonna lie. There's bias involved in this one, but
of course there is.
There's bias on this one, but I'm gonna go for Argentina first because I almost think that Argentina, Messi still hasn't proven himself in the World Cup, and this is almost. I'm sure he was close to quitting 4 years ago, quitting the international team. I think he actually did quit, and then he came back. They got so much big players and potential. They got Higuain, they got Sergio Aguero, they got Messi, they got Di Maria. Is Di Maria in the team? Di Maria as well.
Yep. Caballero.
They've got a
Marcos
team.
Rojo.
Oh Lord.
Nicolas Otamendi.
So they've got a solid squad. They've got a decent team, but It just seems that they've underachieved. I remember I was having a discussion
Paulo Dybala from Juve.
Yeah, I was having this discussion with someone, and they were saying that they feel that it's down to Argentina's managerial skills.
It is down to it. They've underachieved massively for at least the past
like
2
Messi's the arguably one of the 2 best players in the world, right?
Yeah.
Obviously with Cristiano Ronaldo. We've seen Cristiano Ronaldo physically drag his team through 2 finals and win stuff. That the only problem is that we haven't seen that from Messi in terms of like at the World Cup stage. So
yeah, it's a difficult stage.
It's going to be all eyes on him. This World Cup.
I kind of put a lot of that down to their managing of their team, because the players, you know, I just named the first 5 players. You got Messi, Paulo Dybala, who I rate him very highly as a number 10 or number 9.
But at this level, right? Mm-hmm. And at this level and caliber of players,
Messa, come on.
At this level and caliber of players, right? How could they not win? Because these teams have worked under the best managers in the world, and they don't have to be told what to do and where positions they have to fill.
They don't
it's
play
not like they're young players.
It comes down to how often they play together, and it all comes down to how much they want it, how much they're willing to work hard for each other. Because it's a team sport. It's not an individual sport. If it was an individual sport, Messi would have won this every year running. You see what I'm saying? So it comes down to the team, it comes down to the relationship between these big stars. Are they too egocentric? Are they willing to work hard when it comes down to, you talked about Portugal, the difference of Portugal there is one guy there that is willing to, is almost like the LeBron, I mean, not to bring the basketball thing to this, analogy to this, but it's like the LeBron James of Cleveland type of thing where he's willing to drag him kicking and screaming across the finish line. Whereas
but
there aren't that many egos in the Portugal squad, would you say?
Yeah, but it's not, obviously there's not that much egos, but he almost leads by example because how hard he's working. When everybody sees that he's working at that level, everybody almost has no choice but to step their game up to that level.
Yeah, you say that.
And he's done that on more than one occasion as well, so it's not just like...
He's only done it on one. He's only won, he won the European Championship, that's it. That's the only major trophy he's won of Portugal. But
they've got to the finals, or they've got an advanced stages in a lot of the competitions as well. So like,
Messi was at the finals last World Cup.
But Nigeria beat
Germany. Germany beat him. So was it last World Cup or the 2 World Cup? I can't remember. But anyways, we've spent quite a lot of time there on Argentina. But so you're going.
I'm going Argentina, and my bias tells me Nigeria's going through as well.
All right.
But my head says Croatia's going to go through, but my heart is thinking Nigeria.
I'm definitely going Croatia, Argentina for this one. Sorry, Super Eagles.
Yeah,
you
prove him wrong, guys. We'll see.
I just the kit was flying. The kit was good. It sold out in a hot minute, but they ain't gonna win you guys a World Cup. I'm sorry, buddy.
We get to advanced stages in World Cup. Trust me, we're going to do this.
So yeah, Argentina, Croatia is my pick for that one. I think, in fact, it's gonna be. I don't know who's gonna finish in front of who, but I'll just say those 2 finish top 2.